Welcome back everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 1970 GMC Jimmy. Now this has 1017 horsepower, 852 pounds-feet of torque from a 7 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine. The car itself now weighs 3,172 pounds, has off-road tyres, off-road suspension and all-wheel drive, although only more so in regards to the former two, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 3.793 seconds. 0 to 106.669 seconds, and going to a top speed of 184 miles an hour. So yeah, obviously this is more than capable of dealing with the off-road stuff. It's all about whether or not it can deal with that extra power, the extra torque, and obviously the extra acceleration and speed. So yeah, but as you can see by the stats, the off-road stats is really good. The braking is pretty good as well. Launch, acceleration and speed are all rather excellent as well. It's just that handling really, because obviously it's got a really rather high centre of gravity. The suspension is quite soft, and yeah, even the normal car with its normal acceleration and speed have nearly rolled it over. So yeah, wouldn't surprise me if it did here, but hopefully it will not. I'd like a quick time, because we've had a fair few slow ones recently. One of which that have really come close to the Aston Martin Valhalla, which still reigns supreme at the top of the leaderboard. This will give it a run for its money. So yeah, I know we're only a few cars into this series, and we've still got hundreds of cars that we could potentially choose from, but it does look like agility is key to this course, given that, you know, a hypercar is leading the leaderboard at the moment. Whereas I think big chunky off-roaders like this might well struggle. Who knows? See, there are far more modern off-roaders out there than this that might well be even better. So far this is doing okay. It's definitely going to deal with that landing a lot better than some more normal road cars. Whoa, bouncing up back on the rear there. Did say the suspension was quite soft, so that was kind of inevitable. Feel remarkably composed for something that is as large and heavy as this. Especially for something that has this higher ground clearance and really rather high centre of gravity. I was expecting it to be a lot more cumbersome, but it does seem to be faring okay for now. Hardly slow as well when it eventually gets the space to stretch its legs, that's for sure. Might well struggle a little bit here, it's a little bit tighter. Coming up to the final bend. We're going for a really rather fast time, a really surprisingly fast time as well. We have beaten the Aston Martin Valhalla. It's been beaten, it's only taken a few videos as well. And of all things, it's a 51-year-old massive off-roader, and yeah, it's done it by nearly, well, just over 0.7 of a second as well. that is massively surprising. I really wasn't expecting it to be that quick, but it just had enough controllability, the off-road ability as well. Obviously it had all-wheel drive standard, so it wasn't having to struggle with that. And even though more than 1,000 horsepower is 700, well, around 700 horsepower more than it had originally, that is still not the most amount of power we could have given this. I could have gone extremely silly and gone really rather, bonkers. Could have given it about 1,750 horsepower, but I think that would have been well above its abilities. And yeah, obviously 1,000 horsepower is still extremely silly, but still, yeah, that was a good balance between extreme amount of acceleration and speed, and the ability to deal with it and control it on this course. So yeah, but I am surprised it's beaten the Aston Martin Valhalla. I was expecting it to be reasonably quick because it did feel it, but yeah, was not expecting it to beat it by nearly a second. So yeah, massive surprise, but yeah, I'm glad that at least we now have a different vehicle at the top of the leaderboard, and it gives us a new benchmark to try and beat. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.